Stay with me.
Hello guys, it's me Ninja Anime and welcome to my new video. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about few dubbed animes from May 2020. As I said in my last video, there aren't many dubbed animes that are releasing because of the situation going on. So if you're a fan of dubbed animes, you have to wait little bit longer. In a way, this would have been the best time to watch some dubbed animes, but what can you do? But still, we have few dubbed animes and I hope you guys gonna like it. If you do, hit the like button and comment whatever you like. So the first dubbed anime I'm gonna talk about is Run with the Wind. So it's a sports anime. It's about running. So in this anime story, our main characters, there are quite a few. Most of them are university students. So one of our main character in this anime, he doesn't really have any place to live. He don't even have any to eat anything. So that's why he tried to steal some food, and our second main character, he saw that. So after that, he started chasing our first main character. Then he found out how good our first main character is at running. After that, he invited him to live with them. So he is trying to make a group. They're gonna participate in a running competition. But the thing is that most of the group members don't really have any experience with running. So at first, he gonna have to convince them and gonna have to start practicing from the bottoms up. So that's the sports part of this story. But this anime have really good individual story of every character. So some of their stories are little tragic and some of them are just fun, but the stories are really good. So I like sports animes in general, but this one I loved it. So I highly recommend you guys try it out. If you don't like sports animes, you could still try it out. I think you're gonna enjoy it. So the next dubbed anime I'm gonna talk about is Tower of God. So it's a ongoing anime from this season and a really hyped anime for a good reason. So for those guys who don't know about this anime yet, this anime, it's an adaptation from a Korean comics. So the Korean comics, it's really popular. So the anime also have really good fan following. So as for this anime story, it's about our main character chasing our heroine, but in a super dramatical way. In this anime world, there is a tower and anyone managed to climb that tower, their every wish is gonna be fulfilled. So that's why our heroine tried to climb it and our main character also followed behind her. Now he have to complete different challenges to climb one level at a time. So that's the basic gist of this anime. But this anime, it's super detailed. So there are a lot of characters in this anime and all of them have their values. All of them have their backstories. I mean, they also matter in this anime. So it's a super detailed, super awesome anime and definitely worth watching if you haven't yet. So the next dubbed anime I'm gonna talk about is My Life as a Villainess. So in this anime story, our heroine, she really likes to play dating sim game and she is really good at it too. She have memorized everything about that game. But one day she found herself inside of that game. But the tragic thing is that as a bad kind of character. So now our heroine gonna try to get a good ending in this game with her previous knowledge obviously. So it's a kinda reverse anime and if you are into that, you can try it out. Now you can also watch this anime in dubbed. So the next anime I'm gonna talk about is The Eighth Son. So this one, in my opinion, it's another bad isekai animes. I hate those type of isekai animes where our main character came from a different world. He have all the knowledge from his previous world, but in this new world, he won't gonna use it a single bit. So in this anime, our hero used to be a 25-year-old guy. But one day something happened and he born into a new world as a 6-year-old kid, and he is the 8th son of a poor lord. After that, our hero decided he gonna learn about magic and a really great magician helped him out, and the next second our hero became a super powerful magician, completely forget about he came from a different world, just remove the isekai part completely. I don't really get it. What's the point of saying isekai in the first place? Just start the anime from a different world. In my opinion, it's a really bad isekai anime. But still, if you superly love isekai animes, then you can also watch it, I guess. So the next dubbed anime series I'm gonna talk about is Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex 2045. So this one, it's a Netflix original series. So I don't really follow Ghost in the Shell series. I only watched one really old Ghost in the Shell movie, and that's it. I watched the Ghost in the Shell Hollywood movie, but I didn't really like it that much. Other than the heroine herself, she is my favorite heroine, but other than that, I didn't really like that movie that much. So this one, it's a Netflix original series, so the animation quality is completely different. It's a CGI art style. So if you're a fan of old Ghost in the Shell series, then you might not like it. So now it's up to you, try it out or not. So the next dubbed anime movie I'm gonna talk about is City Hunter movie Private Eye. City Hunter, it's a really long running, really old series, have lot of sequels. So this anime is mainly about our main character, who is a detective some sort, a hunter. So he hunt criminals, solve problems and all that type of stuff. And in this anime, our hero is super good with guns. So with that, he solve mysteries and stuff. So this movie, it's another one of those mysteries our main character gonna solve. So as for this movie, you don't really have to know about the series to watch it, so you can try it out. The series normally is really old and have lot of sequels, so I can't really say that watch the series before the movie. That's not possible. So the next anime I'm gonna talk about is Midnight Occult Civil Service OVA. So this one, it's a OVA of the Midnight Occult series. The series, I didn't really enjoy it that much. So the series is about supernatural beings. So the city this anime take place in, supernatural beings live with humans but in secrecy. So there is a special group of civil servants, they watch over those supernatural beings, and there is our main character who can understand those supernatural beings. It's something you can try it out, I guess. And as for the OVA, I haven't really watched it and I don't think I will. But if you like the series, you can try it out, try out the OVA too. So there are two more dubbed animes in this list, but both of them I haven't really watched, so I don't really have any single clue about their story. One of them is Macross. So it's a really old sci-fi series about mech battles. Yeah, it's one of those series where alien came and our main character is gonna stop them with their mech robots and stuff. Also gonna have little bit of romance and that. But I haven't really watched it, so I don't really know about the complete story. It could be good, you can try it out. Next dubbed anime is Katsugaki Token Ranbu. This one, it's another one I haven't watched, but generally speaking, in historical setting, samurai battles, in an anime style obviously. You can try it out, I don't really have any clue for the story, but you can try it out and judge it yourself. So that's all of the dubbed animes released in May 2020. So that's all for today's video. See you in next one.